Well, good morning. Monday. Happy MLK Day. Holiday for some, not for me. Working here, working the day job. The Creole Chrome was the goods yesterday. We daily doubled in, got 19-1. Couldn't hit the daily double out. Played that tournament at running third. Probably kind of made a mistake. Probably should have just went all in on the six instead of trying to daily double out. Should have just bet the remaining funds on the win. It's okay. Still finished third. Well, here's the thing. This card is brutal. Brutal. It's a tough one, in all honesty. I normally wouldn't do a video on a day like this, but I'll do it real quick. We won't spend too much time. Race one. The 1 and 2 might duel, but the 2 might just be the goods. The 2 might top pick. It's the top Scotty pick. It might duel, though. And maybe this race, it's why all the money on the 6, but about to set sail. I might sit the trip. The 3 might sit the trip. The 3 might long shot Sacred Saint. But I don't know. This race is brutal. There's the race sim. A lot could win. Again, 3 my long shot, 2 on top, and others fit here. So I didn't have a strong opinion. I'm not sure I'm gonna play today, but we'll see. Race 2, you gotta make a decision. Do you like the 6 or not? I don't. I put this as a vulnerable favorite. It's gonna take the 1 is sending with Castillo. And so that there's a potential speed duel here. This bottom level state break claimers. Man. If they duel going 8, isn't somebody coming off the pace? Sue's Little Zing wins the race sim. I put the long shot on top. Agami, the 4, ends up running on. I don't know about the 9 from out there, but she can run. But you look at Strawberry Sunday, this horse needs the lead. It's going to be sending from the rail. 1 in 52s, 1 at Fairgrounds last meet. If you're E user, you can see my analysis. Little Zing, this horse just beat 52s. Was ahead by 4 lengths. That's not happening. You can see if Susan Zing doesn't get a lead, she stops badly. Look at these races back here in the Duhon barn. A lot of people are going to get attracted to this. I like a horse that wins off prior to the layoff, then comes back and wins. That's a sloppy track. But this horse is not getting a 4-length lead. This horse has got to be dueling, right? With the 1 and the 5 has. I think the 5 need the lead. So I like the 4 on top as my long shot. If the 1 gets loose with the pace, the 6 back up, the 1 could be gone. And then the 9, but I'm against the 6. It would be one of they have 3 vulnerable favorites. That's 1. There's another one in the next race. But again, tough race. Not super strong opinion. Again, I'm trying to beat the favorite, so find who you like. But race 3, I think Angelic Knight is, again, these first 3 state bar races are tough. He can be so far outside. Final half with Paco might just wire the group. That's who I put on top. Really Majestic, a live long shot here, might stalk the pace. I think Angelic Knight got too brutal at the post to make this work from out here. And so many of this field has gone 6 furlongs, and they can't win. The 2 hasn't won 0 for 5. The 10, 1 for 15 at the distance, 1 for 23 overall, and has hit the board in 13 of 23. This horse 3-1 on the morning line is the favorite. It's not been beating. It burned money 2 back. I can't bet this horse from this post. We talk about it all the time. It's only about 4% from out there at the meet. I think it's like 4 for 117. We have that note in a different horse, but it's too far. I can't bet horses like this from out here. So, I think that the 7 might wire the field. Paco here, if he can deal with the speed, they're off the claim. The horse stopped badly when they get the lead. But it hasn't been easier. But it's off the claim for Richards. You could toss the turf races. It doesn't want the turf. Bearcat, a long shot. If this horse goes to the front and Paco sits back, this horse might wire the field from Clanford. Lightly raced. GSR goes up a little bit on the stretch out. Pedrosa rides. This horse just broke its maiden. it's so tough today. But I was 7-3, 6-4 against the 10, again, a vulnerable favorite. So, race 4 on the turf. We'll watch this. You know, the 2 horse has speed, the 7's cheap, so the 2 might get to the lead and run them off their feet on the turf, but it's a tough turf race. As I mentioned, this card is extremely difficult. Jose and Malibu Smart going to be the favorite. I mean, makes sense here, but going to be such a short price. You know, I thought that the 4 and 8 and 2 all had a look. The 5 might even have a look for Stidham. You know, the others weren't for me. I think the 7 backs up. I wasn't on the 9. I don't like the 6. So it was cutting there, right? The 1 comes on, but I mean, Malibu Smart 1 for 21. It's 12 of 21, but can't win. I mean, doesn't win. I mean, 1 race, but we'll have some pace to chase. But the 2 might get loose. Lookster has a look, right? I mean, I was 2-1-4-8-5 here. I don't have a single play in the early sequence. It would be, I guess, that single long shot, race 2. But race 5, Yellow Brick, 10 Strike Racing. I mean, they ship in here. There is going to be some pace to chase. But if the 3 or 4 don't go, one of them could wire the field. So, that, I mean, if the 3 might wire the field, if the 4 doesn't go, if the 4 go, like, I mean, Treble Clef, I mean, fits, but going to take a lot of action. You know, IDK, a player in this race. I don't love Sexton, but Jose riding. I mean, I have strong opinion. Again, you know, in race 5, I would be spread here. So not a lot early, I will tell you. Maybe a little bit late. You know, this race prepped has been racing with some of these, including Prince of Life prep for Sharif. Ryan Hernandez rides. I mean, this horse nearly won last out, came running. Swiftblade, I'm not sure wants the turf or dirt. So, you know, you don't know a lot what's going on there. And Matching Funds a second time out, it might run here. But there's not a lot of pace. You got to imagine Hernandez is going to try to get prepped closer to the front. You know, I mean, the horse should run a good race. We look at prepped, burn money, but that was for Stuffers who drops the race. This is an easier maiden special than they raced at on 12:20. The 3 beat the 2 and also the 1, but the 1 was really just getting a race in. I mean, this horse has blinkers. This horse dangerous, you know. So I was 3-1 and then 4-2. You know, not super strong opinion. The 7 a firster for Steve. I mean, this horse might run. So, you know, I left that horse even in the race. So I wasn't all in on prepped. I mean, not a strong enough bet for me, but the horse can win. I mean, don't get me wrong. You know, if Benji started Better Post, I love this horse. This horse going to run a huge race. 7 might wire the field if the horse can get loose. Not sure it can. The 5 going to show speed. Invictus going to be a player. I had this narrowed really down to 8, 9, 7. Maybe the 1 can try to run on would be the long shot there. So, you know, that's what I would say about this race. The 9 and 8 though could be tough, but I don't know. It's tough. It's one of the toughest cars I've seen on me. So we'll last too. In the last race, you have to make a decision. So I think that's definitely where the strongest opinion going to come. I think the 1 can wire the field here. I don't really love this group. The only thing I'll tell you is Good Willie. Let's go back to the race and we'll watch this. I think the 1 can wire the field. I just don't really think this is a great group. The 1 didn't get the lead last out, was in the 9 post. So this would be one of my strongest opinions here. I mean, I just don't love. I mean, look at the race sim. They're all right there. But I think if didn't get the lead here, ran a great race in a 48. The 3 Tater Pie and the Soul Man and Tancello come out of a 56. Soul Man came running on. That was my second pick, but 159 in this race. Maybe that runs as a firster. It runs on the race sim. It has a strong work back here. Let me make this a little bit easier. There's a strong work here from the gate. I mean, Cassie Flo, But my one of my stronger opinions would be here into the next race on the end of the card. Probably pushing on the 1 the most, but maybe the 5 or 9 a little bit. See what the tote happens on the 9. If the 9 takes money, is live. And then you have to decide, in my opinion, on this race. It's really not a great group, in my opinion. There is a firster for Obstacle Gal, but I didn't see a lot for Shane. But I mean, it's not awful. The source is working fine. But the 5 and 7, I think, are forwardly placed going 6. You got to make a decision on the 10 or 8 in this race, and that's what I'll leave with. You got to, who's going to win, in my opinion? It's between those two. So the strongest opinions came at the end. You got to decide. Jose riding Law Maxima for Alexis Clare goes from 8 to 29%. Didn't run, but that was at 56 for his main special. She puts into a better spot. I put the 8 on top. You just have to decide, in my opinion, between the two of them. Jose rides. He's leading the meet. He got 36 wins. Paco at 31. I mean, Alexis having a great meet, 19%. Lightly raced. You look at the 10, not lightly raced. 0 for 9 with 7 hit the boards for Jade. I mean, has run on, but has a tough post. We talk about this all the time. It's just 5 for 117, so 4% from out there. Somebody won, I think, yesterday from out here. So, was that the winner? I'm playing against the 10. But you got to decide between the two, in my opinion. I'm playing the 8. So, I mean, maybe late daily double would be the play on the card. I'm not sure. There's a tourney, but I'm not sure I'll play it because I'm not sure I have a strong enough opinion. So, all right, y'all. Happy MLK. Have a good week. I'll let you go. That was good. We got that about 10 minutes. So that's the goal. Usually like to have a stronger opinion, but feel free. Ping me if you have questions. Thanks, everybody, for joining. We'll be back, I think, Thursday, right? All right. Chat soon. Go Hawks.